Hello everyone, my name's Callie, and today we're going to be playing through the Low Road, which I know next to nothing about. It was something I picked up on a sale a while ago, and I believe it's a adventure game style thing, and has a cool, I wonder what, there's a secret button here apparently, and has a cool art style, so that's about all I've got. So we'll jump in and see what happens. Also, apparently there's racetracks, because that's a theme. Or, not even racetracks, but like, those little, like, electric cars. Like, toy cars. I can't remember. I used to have one when I was little. Chapter 1. The music is pretty rad. I dig it. A little loud, but still rad. Okay, so we have... Oh, I need to click. I assume the loading screen will disappear at some point. Penderbrook Motors Headquarters, Department of Outside Intelligence, August 17, 1976.
Let me tell you something I wish somebody had told me on my first day. Being a spy is nothing like you see on TV. Showdowns in exotic locales, death-defying car chases, seemingly limitless food and beverage per diems. Those days are over. What we deal with is the collection and manipulation of information, plain and simple. And thanks to the wonders of telephone communication, we don't even have to leave our desks anymore.
Oh, okay.
Is it fun? Not really. Does it pay well? Well, that depends on how long you've been here. But listen, if you keep your head down and do what's asked of you, 15, 20 years down the line, you could have a nice-looking corner office just like this one.
I don't think this phone's supposed to be wall-mounted.
Too.
Heated underground
Not
parking?
too shabby, is
That's
it?
a weird one, but okay. Also, Lies Alumni. That seems a little on the nose, doesn't it? Let's see... Sounds okay. I'd rather be... I don't even know our personality yet.
Sounds okay.
Yeah, I'm not too bowled over by you either.
Oh,
But let's try to
jeez.
make the best of
Rude.
it. Since it's your first day, let's see what they taught you in the academy. The woman we're about to call is Lacey Mendoza. She's a production manager at our latest competitor, Rev Inc. Our top engineer, a fellow by the name of Sebastian Cartwright, was working on a top-secret project when he was abducted along with his plans. We're beginning to think that Cartwright might be involved in whatever they're doing over there at Rev, and possibly against his will.
Uh-oh.
There's 3 things I'm going to need you to find out. 1, where this test facility is located.
Okay.
2, what's the easiest point of entry. And 3, whether or not they have Sebastian.
And you expect them to
I
just
pulled
tell
all
me?
the information I could on Lacey and compiled it in this scrapbook. It's not much, but it might help you gild the lily.
Wait, is this like a Papers,
Any
Please
questions?
sort of situation?
What's Rev Inc.?
No idea. There's nothing on the books to prove it exists. My guess is that it's just a front for one of the big boys.
So, car companies versus car companies, I guess?
Tell me more about Sebastian.
Brilliant engineer. Bit of an eccentric. Has a Jones for clean energy. Whatever that is.
How do I use the scrapbook?
It's a scrapbook. You turn the pages with your hands and look through it with your eyes.
Okay,
Then your
okay.
eyes take what they see to
All
your
right.
brain, and your brain
You don't
uses
need to be
that
so
to come
sassy.
up with ideas. Though maybe not in your case.
Okay, you could turn that down.
Any advice?
Get her to trust you. Pretend to be someone from her past. Someone she cares for but hasn't kept in touch with. Old classmate, former co-worker, that sort of thing. Whatever you do, don't pretend to be a loan manager. You won't make it past hello.
Makes sense.
Enough talk. Let's call her up.
My name is Numi? Well, that was Naomi, but those are both O's, I guess. Okay.
This is an important mission,
Have a
so make
wiggly
it count.
Oh no. Lacey.
Bliss and blessings unto you and yours. This is Lacey. Who's speaking?
Guess who?
You'll have to forgive me. I'm having some trouble placing you. We haven't heard from outsiders in quite some time.
Only the best roommate you've ever had.
Clara? You sound really different.
Well, it has been over a decade.
It's been less than 5 years, Clara.
Oh
How could you not
no.
remember
Oh
that?
no.
Only 5 years? Wow, time sure grinds to a halt when you're not around.
You're not with Decilio, are you?
Oh, student
Who's
transfer.
Decilio?
Never mind. We've just had a lot of outside interference lately, and we need to be extra careful about who we speak to. So if you really are Clara, I'm gonna need some proof.
Oh,
Why don't we start
no.
with you telling me the address of our old apartment?
National Housing Bureau. Fuck. It's one of these, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so known residence for Lacey Mendoza. Okay. So it was 5 years ago. It is currently 76. Overlook Terrace? Because I'm guessing that's when we were at school.
42 Overlook Terrace.
Wow, it really is
Oh,
you!
thank God. Okay.
But how on earth did you get this number?
Shoot, I am really bad at this. This is really stressful. 2017, 1971. Your ex. Oh.
Your ex gave it to me.
He did? How did he... What did he say?
Oh. So, who wrote this? Lacey and Evil. That's the housing. Dear 2 weeks ago, daughter Lacey abandoned her lovely fiance. Lacey left. A well-to-do man that promised her the world. She won't explain why, other than that she didn't agree with his family's value system. Now, instead of moving back in with her roommate, she's holed herself in a seedy hotel with a bunch of flower power radicals who spend their time railing about saving the world, living off the grid, and revolting against who knows what. My husband and I are trying to be our best to be sympathetic, but now she's planning to flee the country with them to work on a special project. We are both at our wits' end. What should we do? Okay. Okay.
He's hurt that you left.
Good. After years of sabotaging hardworking people to line his pockets, he deserves to be hurt.
Oh.
You can tell him I'm in a good relationship now, with someone who wants to help the world move forward, not backwards. And while you're at it, tell him to stop using my idiot friends to do his dirty work.
Hey. Oh, shit.
Next time, you might want to take a closer look at the case file before stepping into it like that.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you got 1 out of 3. Not terrible for a first try. Who knows? Maybe in
Oh,
a few
no.
years you'll be ready to man the phones for real. Why don't you take a coffee break and then get started on some light clerical work?
I screwed up.
I think that's more your speed.
Okay, so she's the one that wrote that cross-out evil thing.
Nice haircut.
Better times.
Have you ever thought about growing it back?
Every single day.
Why don't you? Oh gosh, I could look at like everything.
Not much competition in this Employee of the Month game, is there?
Not as long as I'm around.
Okay, those all count as the same thing to look at.
So, what should I call you? Barney? Mr. Turner?
Folks around here call me Turn.
Turn, okay.
Does that mean they're going to start calling me Kova?
No.
All right. Good talk. Anything I can do to help out?
We're on standby till Penderbrook gives us our next assignment. You can go introduce yourself to the rest of the team if you want. I don't care.
When's our next case?
We don't have a next case.
Because I screwed up horribly?
That phone call was a taste of what you might get to do in a few years. After you pay your dues.
Yeah, I'm garbage at it.
I've done 4 years of espionage
Espionage school,
I've paid my
alright.
dues.
Company policy. All outside intelligence employees must have 2 years experience before accepting missions. No exceptions.
Okay.
Let's go on one of your missions then. A real one, out in the field.
I haven't done field work since I was with the government. If you ask me, waste of time.
You were a government agent. Like the kind that kill people and blow stuff up?
I was, but that was a decade ago, and I don't really like to reminisce.
Why? Did you get fired?
Where
Ooh.
did you hear that?
I didn't. I'm just wondering why someone would quit such a cool job to work for a car company.
That's really none of your business. And if I was fired, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you'd be able to tell me if you didn't get fired.
I shouldn't have even told you that I worked there in the first place.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Is that why you got fired?
None of your business.
You got fired.
Maybe don't keep poking him.
Is there any chance we might be called in to do field work?
The only way you would be called in to do field work is if every agent in this office were to become incapacitated.
Foreshadowing.
So, like if I made them all sick or got them to quit? Something like that?
Don't say if you made
Are you
them.
planning something?
Like that's
No,
really
I'm just a very curious person.
that's a really
Why
bad way to
don't
put
you
that.
go be curious somewhere else?
Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna murder my coworkers.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Hypothetically speaking.
Suit yourself.
Alright. So that's him. Anything to look at over here? Nothing, I guess. Nothing's highlighting, okay. Why it's a picture you took down, I don't know why. But I guess, yeah, let's go talk to the team about how I'm so shitty on the phones. I really... A part of me is like, I'm pondering if that could have gone better, or... I'm assuming it could have. I'm assuming I could have, like, not screwed up. But now I'm like, oh, what would happen if I didn't screw
Hi,
up?
I'm Numi Kovacs.
Numi Kovacs, alright.
Well, you must be the latest Oi boy.
Oi boy?
Oi?
Outside intelligence? Oi. Listen, kid, if you want to stand out and be seen as spectacular, it's best that you take to our office vernacular. Let me introduce myself. Hab Applecott's the name. Equipping agents is my claim to fame. You need gadgetry, you come to me. Forgery, too. I'll make you an honorary degree.
Why? Yeah, what's all the
What's
rhyming?
with all the rhyming?
Most of my work is pretty mundane. Speaking like this keeps me from going insane.
Okay, fair enough. I can't argue
Do you
that.
have any advice on how I can get some field work?
Around here, that's unfortunately Horace's domain. And between you and me, that's a downright shame. He won't use my inventions, says he's found better kinds. But that's only because he pockets everything he finds. If I were in charge, I'd send him on a permanent vacation. But Turn won't do it. I think he fears retaliation.
If you're making these rhymes up off the top of your head, that's really impressive.
Could you help me replace Horace in the field?
Well, Horace is more a pain than I'd like to admit. Too loose with his lips and totally lacking in wit. But going out on a limb for a perfect stranger? Why, a stunt like that could put my job in danger.
Maybe you could
I
find one where you
promise to
wouldn't have
return
to
the
rhyme.
favor.
And what makes you think you'll be around to repay? Turn's fired assistants after only 1 day.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I'll charm him with my good looks.
Tern hasn't shown interest in anyone in years. Giving an answer like that just confirms all my fears.
Oh, I was hoping I would rhyme with it.
I'm super strong, like a bull.
A scrapbook is all that you need to be lifting.
Okay, so it is more
Muscles won't
scrapbook
make
stuff.
You better at grifting.
I'm smart, practically a genius.
Intelligence is something that one has to prove. All right, go ahead and make your first chess move.
Oh no. What?
QB8 to QB7.
There's a pawn in that spot, you crazy cretin.
Don't play chess with your mind. That's dumb.
One move in and you're already beaten.
How about a game of checkers instead?
That right there's an amusing joke, but I won't stick my neck out for the intellectually broke.
Okay, you don't need to be so sassy.
The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. It's a legume.
Intelligence and knowledge aren't one and the same.
Yeah, that's
Just
fair.
spitting out trivia is both boring and lame.
Okay,
What can I say?
Why is
for
everyone so
breakfast
sassy?
today?
There's a step in the right direction. Keep bringing the rhymes and you might pass inspection.
that's what I thought. He wants rhymes. Might pass inspection. My Goku brain will never die. No, that's really bad. Feel free to inspect my poetic license, after which I'll begin our mutual connivance. So for weeks on end, if that's what it calls friend. Good night, parting such sweet sorrow.
I'll stand here for weeks on end, if that's what it takes to call you friend.
You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
When you find out the answer, you'll be somewhat aghast.
When it comes to Western poetry, you're clearly a beast.
Oh gosh, okay.
Now, how about a form that began in the East?
Okay.
The syllable count of 5, 7, 5
Yeah, that's
is a
what I was
perfect
expecting.
way to keep the brain cells alive. Now, with a haiku, I'll be impressed through and through, and maybe help you.
That was a stretch. I'll do what I can, but I can't promise success. Please just be nice to... Nope, that's not it. We know what you need, so don't worry your dumb head. The early birds say. I think that one works.
We know what you need, so don't worry your dumb head, the early birds say.
Your poetic prowess has left me feeling quite awed.
Yay!
As a man of my word, I'll assist with your fraud.
That was easy.
This fake ID should serve you just fine. But if anyone asks, the hands that made them were not mine.
Well, thank
Will
you.
this give me access to the photocopier?
Without an official tracker, there's little that card
Why do I
can
need the
do.
photocopier?
If
Did
you
I
want
jump the
real
gun?
privileges, you might try a switcheroo.
Who's gonna be dumb enough to fall for that?
Check another floor if you can't find someone nearby. As long as you stay persistent, you're sure to find your guy.
Thanks, Hab.
Useless keycard. Cool. Oh, can I not? Oh, I have to actually, like, use it on something. I can't, like, look at it. Okay. Ooh.
Do you mind if I take this bottle?
Ah, yes. This here's the least practical disappearing ink you'll ever meet. It shows up at room temperature and disappears in the heat.
Well, that's...
That sounds very
yeah.
useless.
Real dumb.
Oh, it is. Enjoy.
Well, thank you for the useless MacGuffin. Okay, so it's definitely an adventure game because I'm finding things I apparently need, but I have no clue I need them yet. Because apparently I need to get to the photocopier? I love stuff like that where I'm like, oh, I'm a step ahead accidentally. Oh, photocopier. Why do I
Looks
need
like
you?
I'll need a key card to get this thing to work.
What do I want to photocopy though?
Outside Intelligence is looking to start a competitive Jai Alai team to play
Jai
against the
Alai?
Bella's Bloodhounds. the heck is Jai-Alai?
Same.
It's pronounced Highline.
What the heck is Highline?
If you don't even know what it is, you're not welcome on the team.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Safety notices, inter-office dating policies. Not much about this place seems to spell adventure.
I love that we have a giant logo. We're like spies trying to steal intelligence, and we have just our giant personalized logo. Because that's not, like, suspicious.
Sure are a lot of people in there. About 50 at least.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh,
For one
can't
car
believe that
company?
This is what espionage has become. Telephone research. Take a long, hard look, Numi. If you really apply yourself, one day you too could be in there, answering phones and trying not to cry.
Why is this a call center?
Well,
That's the
At least
worst.
they have a snack machine in there. No, wait. It only serves coffee. I can't believe they make them pay for coffee. I'm gonna have to find a way to get rid of all these people if I'm ever gonna work in the field.
Why am I getting rid of
I'm
everyone?
gonna have to find a way
okay.
to get rid
okay.
of all these people if I'm ever gonna work in the field.
We're good. We can keep walking. So I can go in there, I guess.
That font's pretty hard to read.
It's not a font, it's a foreign film from Japan.
Well, yeah, I knew that. The Japanese language also has fonts, and this one's pretty hard to read. Good movie?
Utterly breathtaking. It's almost 20 years old and still ahead of its time.
I'd love to see it.
Well, it's very hard to get a hold of. Have to be in the right circles, which you're obviously not.
I'm not a fan of you already. You seem annoying.
That desk's a little tall, isn't it?
It's meant for standing.
Why would anyone want to stand when they could sit?
You'll understand when you're older.
Standing desks in the 70s, apparently. Ooh.
It's kind of chilly in here. Might want to turn down the AC.
You might want to leave well enough alone.
It's kind of chilly in here.
Okay, that, I'm
Might
just
wanna
gonna have to use the
turn down the
invisible
AC.
ink on him.
You might want to leave well enough.
There we go, I can't skip
Looks like
dialogue.
these mail slots connect to the bullpen on the other side.
All inter-agent communication must be approved by yours truly.
Oh, weird, okay.
Looks like these mail slots
Okay. The shower is out of order?
out of order. Guess I'll have to hold it.
Oh, wait, the bathroom's out of order? Alright. Well, let's talk to you then, I guess.
Roaming the halls already, are we?
Yep, I fucked up my first call.
Turns out I could have a break.
Well, now I have to commit 3 of my best agents to undoing the damage you've done with that phone call.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
I tried my best.
I did try my
Oh,
best.
I'm sure you did. But to keep this office running as smoothly as possible, perhaps you'll consider making this break a permanent one.
Yeah, I don't
you
like
want me
you.
to quit?
Quit, step down, early retirement without benefits. Why get hung up on titles? All that matters is that you're happy. Why don't you think about it and get back to me?
Now I'm really pondering if I could have done well on that call, what would it have changed?
Who are you?
Thornton Penderbrook.
Why do you speak
Office
so
Manager, Division
slowly?
of Outside Intelligence, heir apparent to Penderbrook Motors, international traveler, raconteur, and bon vivant.
I don't
Oh,
know what
well,
that last one
my
means.
name's Numi. I'd like to do a field mission.
A field mission? Oh, that's rich. Most of our work is handled over the phone these days. We only have one agent in the field. There's no need for any more.
Is there any situation where I could work in the field?
Apparently if everyone's
For
dead.
that to happen, every single agent in
Why do
this
people keep
office
telling me this?
would have to become indisposed.
Stop telling me this. This
so
is a bad thing to...
It is
Yeah.
possible then.
Naomi, stop saying that
If
back.
That kind of wild optimism is what you need to continue your interminable existence. Far be it from me to tell you otherwise.
Can I have the code for the outbound research division?
The bullpen for the telephone division falls under Mr. Turner's domain, and he prefers to, keep that to himself. My only dealings with him is through the company mail system.
So
Turn doesn't
you work the
trust
mailroom.
you.
It's my understanding that Mr. Turner lost his government position due to information about him being leaked. Ever since then, he's been very particular about office protocols.
I should get back to work.
Before you do, let me ask you a question. Have you ever taken the time to stroll the docile woods?
What?
Yep.
Well, that wasn't the answer I was looking for, but I suppose I should have assumed based on your attire. Off you go. What is it now?
I gotta go.
Do be a stranger.
Yeah, you're real suspicious, asking for
Locked.
code words.
Looks like it needs a passcode.
Okay. I guess we'll take the elevator? Oh, we're on... I wasn't expecting the roof. Oh gosh! Oops, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. Didn't mean to explode you, bird. Okay, so I could destroy the AC.
Whoa there! You got any reason to be fiddling with that contraption?
Literally none.
Not really.
Then don't!
But I'm an adventure game protagonist. I'm supposed to mess with all the things. But okay, so I need to write a message, invisible ink, to get past that one dude. I need to break the AC so it's hot, so it's invisible, and then something happens.
Well, there's a new side in the new place. Name's Horace. Horace Hayes.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Horace.
Numi. Another name I'm gonna have to learn to forget.
Numi. What do you mean?
Let me guess. New kid, fresh out of the academy, ready to travel the world and set it on fire.
Kinda,
Problem
yeah.
is, Penderbrook's only got room for one field agent, and you're looking at
Oh, you're the
I have a lot
guy.
to offer.
Oh, I'm sure you do. But once you realize all you're going to be doing is answering phones and ordering lunches, you'll go somewhere else, just like Boris. Why don't I save you some time? The Bellows Agency just opened an outfit across town and are looking to poach as many of our agents as they can. Why don't you give her a call? Head off to greener pastures.
Oh, interesting. Do you have what it takes to be a Bellows Bloodhound? Founded in 1968 by Cynthia Bellows, an espionage professional with 2 decades of experience in both the federal and private sectors. Bellows Corporate Investigations is a corporate-based espionage securities firm helping companies stay competitive in this new information age. With offices all across North America, BCI is aggressively hiring experienced espionage professionals to staff our new branches in Europe, South America, and Australia. I mean, that sounds like a good offer. Extremely competitive salary, health and dental benefits, stock options. Minimum 2 years experience in telephone. Ah, damn. So we can't. But you know who could? Everyone in the bullpen could potentially be hired. So I'm thinking I have to like invisible ink that. Can I go up here? Can I poke this? Nope. Okay. I think I have to invisible ink. I have to make an invisible ink copy of that flyer. Break the AC system, so then I can get it into the bullpen. So all those people will switch jobs, apparently, and then when that happens, I'll be the only one left. So I'm getting a promotion by fucking over my entire company. Sounds like a spy thing to do, honestly.